Hello everyone, Manthroll here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RuneScape / patch notes, and a little bit extra because there is another page we have to go over today. So today's update is actually kind of just another patch week, but it's also a big deal too because it is also the Linux client improvements. So essentially what's going on is they are trying to improve the current client as much as possible, so it can eventually start going into what they're talking about at RuneFest, which essentially is your instant clicks. Like if you click on something, it instantly goes. No more this delayed reaction kind of crap that was going on for how long now. So these are the things that they're looking to fix. The little blemishes in the game that it kind of gives RuneScape its charm, but at the same time, it's very hindering to what they can do down the road. So we got to think about that. But some of the improvements that they made is general game optimizations. They fix an issue with audio crackling, fix a potential crash on startup, fixed incorrect icon on the game window, fix an issue where the launcher window would not disappear once the game has started. So there is some issues. Patch notes, we'll get to that in a little bit here. Known issues is minimap assets can take longer than expected to load in. Game crashes when switching between mobile detail options. Game may hang up when Wi-Fi gets disconnected. That's actually not a bad one. If your Wi-Fi gets disconnected, it would be kind of nice that it closes out because you don't want things to happen to your character. During Vindicta and Gorvik's Dragonfire Wall will flicker but still cause damage. Your game can crash if you're running Mac and OS X Mojave 10.14.1. So they want to know if there's any other bugs, and I know of a bug that we'll see in the patch notes if they fixed. But one thing I noticed, to give you guys a heads up, if you go to change your sound output, so like for instance if I change from my headset to speakers, it'll actually cause the game to crash. Sometimes not instantly, but it will cause the game to crash. So it's always best to change the audio, then log in, or if you want to change the audio while you're playing, to log out, change audio, then log back in. Otherwise, currently the game will crash unless they fix that one. Alright, so we got limited edition pins. Everyone's favorite pair of cats have been made in their way to the official merch store for limited time only. It says you could take both Bob the Cat and his Scape Rune counterpart, Evil Bob. There's no cat speak, although that'd be kind of cool if they actually made a cat speak necklace for people to be able to buy. That I think that'd be pretty cool. So Angelscapes, you do fantastic work. Good idea. RuneScape Mobile Early Access. Remember, if you are a member and if you log into mobile, you can claim the Radiant Dawn armor, and you can also claim the Steel Panther pet with a new rest animation also. So keep that in mind. Do try to get that as soon as possible because, well, they don't have it listed when that offer is done, but there is going to be a timeline eventually. Twitch Prime, do remember to get your Twitch Prime on. You only have so long to claim it, but you do have a little while yet. But you do get some free membership time. All you have to do is claim the Twitch Prime reward, link your Twitch to your RuneScape account, and then bada bang, bada boom, you have it. There is a RuneFest stream survey on the main page. All you have to do is you have to go into the news post Linux client improvements, and you can actually click there, and then you can load up the survey and do it that way. Lootscape this month is still the Land Out of Time theme, which is 250 resources in a random base camp resource, 1 to 2 hunter marks to drop from a basic drop table, which is the Prismatic Small and Medium Fallen Stars, Prismatic Small and Medium Lamps, Spirit Ruby and Diamond, Advanced Pulse Core, Spring, Silverhawk Down, Medium Small Dungeoneering Token Box, Uncut Dragonstone, Large, Medium, or Small Cash Bag. View counter goes up 1 orb, chance based if unowned. Turkey Drumstick Weapon Override, Thanksgiver Title, Give Thanks Emote, Herald Cape, Turkey Crest, Macker's Pet, a random skilling outfit piece if unowned, either Nature's Balance or Loot's Cape if unowned. That's quite a bit you can get from that. Live streams this week is Tuesday, November 12th at 1700 UTC Game Time Monetization Follow-Up and Herblore Q&A. And Saturday, November 16th at 1500 UTC Game Time, Evil Lucario featured stream. So even those of us in the US, if you're available on a Saturday, you can definitely take part in watching that live stream. All you have to do is go to Evil Lucario stream on his Twitch channel, and then you will be able to do so. So, we will actually head over to the patch notes before the survey. There's actually a decent amount, but not too many. The pink and rainbow unicorn plushies will now be reclaimable from Diango if destroyed, disabling guidance systems, hints, gameplay / general / optional interface in the settings. Now prevents automatically selecting the next available achievement in the path if no path is selected and the activity tracker is empty. You'll no longer be awarded compacted hides when skinned dinosaurs in the Big Game Hunter if your base camp storehouse has maxed its hide capacity. Fix an issue that prevented you from being able to reclaim Engram after destroying it from the bank. Fix an issue which stopped a player from jumping on Zero's shackles if rapid clicking on them. Added a list to the Revenge achievement so that players can more easily track what monsters they have to kill. Fix an issue that was causing a pink and rainbow unicorn plushies to clip inside of the player. Replace some items dropped by creatures with the God Wars dungeon with salvage. Fix the title. Fix a tile near Champions Guild that was playing wrong music. Odd. Allowed a player to escape from Legacy mode during Birthwarp tutorial. Added a daily pop-up for Java to inform about the Java client being no longer supported, which is something we're soon going to be going over. NXT. Smooth the appearance of how objects fade out of view when at the far edge of the view distance or close to the camera. Fix a graphical issue with some new materials. Fix a lighting bug which prevented certain areas of terrain from being lit correctly. Animation should behave more consistently over varying distances. Fixed bug with water reflections not updating correctly. Fixed a rare crash when compressing assets. Right-clicking while dragging will no longer cancel the drag with the NXT client. Fix the bug preventing the uncompressed textures option from being available if too many other GPU-heavy programs were running. Fix a bug causing some houses' decorations to appear inside walls. Tinsel Scarf now has an inventory icon. Frames per second drops when scrolling through the bank on mobile devices have been fixed. Fix the crash on Mac. Fix the crash on Pixel. Fix the crash which occurred if the active audio device was disabled or disconnected. I think that was the one I was just talking about. Clipping through objects is now smoother. Fixed bug with minimap properly loading. Issues with objects not appearing on the minimap fixed. Graphical issues with specific lighting settings on mobile have been fixed. Mobile added the same gold circles outline that exists for the prayer globe to the summoning globe on the combat HUD on mobile. The drag and drop areas that are that are part of the backpack, I don't know where specifically it came from, backpack interface on mobile have been improved for user accuracy. Fix double cancel op being displayed on player item examine. Java, soon to be gone. Fixed an issue where player appearance would cause a crash. Tidy up some legacy code on the back end systems. Textual. Fix a typo in Osmond's dialogue during Our Man in the North. Fix a typo in the Abyssal Book. Fix a typo in Ziliana's notes. Fix a typo in the Dimension of Disaster Quest complete interface. Fix a typo when trying to fill the hidey hole for the mausoleum. Corrected messaging when destroying a Master Thief stethoscope. Why would you destroy it? You just put it on your tool belt. Why? Minimap assets can take longer than expected to load in. Oh, these are the known issues. Sorry. Minimap assets can take longer than expected to load in. Chance to crash when switching between mobile detail options. Game may hang up when Wi-Fi gets disconnected. Possible crash on some devices on first boot up. During Vindicta boss, Vindicta and Gorvik's Dragonfire wall will flicker but still cause damage. Your game can crash if you're running Mac with OS X. Mojave. I want to say Mojave. So, the news of the future of RuneScape and technology. So, they want to get mobile done, obviously. They do want to get it on iOS as well as Android. It's just right now they started on Android. I'm sure they have their reasons why they wanted to go on Android first, but that is what they did. So what's next? They did showcase several core experience prototypes currently being examined. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Loading improvements, new rendering systems, new stenciling and silhouette tech that makes densely built areas easier to navigate, and big changes to the movement system. Due to hugely positive reception, they have fast-tracked some of this work and hope to release the first of these innovations, smoother player movement, in the coming weeks, which is insane. Beyond this, there will be significant upgrades in 2020 with continuing expansion and improvements to the versions of NXT on all platforms. However, as a result, managing Java. Since 2016, RuneScape has been living a double life. Most players are using the newer NXT client, while only a shrinking few have stuck with Java, which is understandable. A lot of effort has gone into making NXT run better on older machines, and now they're at a place where it's significantly the best option for most players. So, they've made a decision to shift or focus exclusively to the NXT version of RuneScape and to close all access and play through Java client. So, it says, from today on, new downloads of the Java client will no longer be available, and they will be spend the coming weeks troubleshooting issues with the community and supporting those directly affected by this transition. The exact closure date remains to be TBC, but we expect this to happen by the end of 2019. The Java client is currently used by fewer than 4% of RuneScape players. In most cases, we can see these players tried NXT back when it first launched in April 2016, hit technical issues, and have never tried since. So they are much more confident the vast majority should now be able to jump over to NXT with no problem. For a small number of players who own much older machines or are still running dated versions of Windows and still encounter issues, you can find some information and contact them from the technical help section of the Sports Entry. Together they can make together with us and them, they can make this transition as smooth as possible, and they honestly believe that the switch to NXT is only going to be a huge opportunity for RuneScape and its players. So that's actually a lot of big news when you guys really, really want to think about it. But if you are using Java yet, so basically what that will mean is if you are using Java, please try to make your way over and try out the NXT client. If it's still not working, for you, contact them and they will see what they can do. Because there has been a lot of changes since it came out. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the survey that came out, the live stream survey, the survey will close on the 22nd of November. Answers will only be submitted if you have completed the whole survey. Please do not web browser back, as this will exit the survey. So, as a fairness of interest for these kind of things and surveys, I will not actually show what I vote for because, we gotta be as fair as possible. There's certain things that I would like to say about it that maybe you disagree, and sometimes my opinion might rub off on you guys, and sometimes your opinion could rub off on me. So it's always best to, just go into it by yourself. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, etc. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later, guys.